Good morning, guys. The clock is 11:15, but I have been up since 10. So, what I've been doing since 10 is right now I'm eating. I have been calling the ladies that were supposed to be getting back to me about that work, the coming up weekend, which I haven't heard from. So, I called her and she will call back. And then I have been watching some videos on YouTube, like I'm doing right now, and doing some research on some videos I would like to watch. But I did not know the name of them, and I can't seem to get them, so yeah, the usual. I've been putting another load over in the washing machine, and that's kind of where I am now. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast, or almost lunch, and then I will probably be taking care of 2 loads of clothes, and I'll be changing the cat litter, and I'll be taking a shower, because tonight I am going to Herning, like I was almost a month ago, where we're having that big shopping. Today there is a lady down there that doing some some telling about coloring books and how she got started and that kind of stuff. And I have a very, very specific reason for going down there, because I really don't know anything about coloring books. Need to know, but I do need to know one thing. And that is, if you can, and this is probably different from country to country. Oh. If you can take a coloring book, any coloring book, and cut out a page, I can't speak, cut out page, and then color it in, and then put your name on it, then and then sell it, and in the papers you put with the piece, or certification or whatever you call it, you tell them that the coloring piece, the drawing of the piece is from that of that artist, or it's from that shop, whatsoever, and you are the one that has been doing the coloring. So the artist of the drawing is by who knows who, and the coloring of the drawing is by me, and then sell the pieces. And I'm not thinking on earning money. I was actually thinking of charities things, because I would like to do some charity, but I'm not gonna use the Spencer's canvas on charity. I would like to do something that's a little bit more simple. So that's where I was thinking, but I need to ask that lady down there if that's something you can do or not. And as I said, this may be different from country to country, but that's my plan of doing. But I need to know if you can do it or not, because if you can't, and there's no reason to start on it at all, then I will have to find somewhere else to make some charities. So that's kind of where I am. That's the reason why I want to go down there. And Kiki is a pest today. So that's where I'm at. But I'm gonna eat. So guys, I'm new, freshly washed. Not barely. I didn't wash my hair because I didn't feel like it. But I have been in contact with the lady that told me she had that job for me that should start up this coming up weekend. She haven't been back to me. It was her sister I talked to. She hasn't been back to me. I called her back, and it was her assistant again, and she told me to call tomorrow because he's out the house for now. And it's okay. So I'll have to call her tomorrow. I have been taking care of 2 loads of clothes. I got one in the dryer, one in the washing machine, and the last one in the washing machine are going in the dryer when I'm going out the door in half an hour. I do need to brush my teeth, and gosh, they are disgusting right now. And then I need to get ready to get out. What have I been done? I've been watching some polymer clay videos, some sketching ideas for being better at sketching out in the free. Basically take a sketching book and some pencils with me out and just go out and sketch somewhere, sit somewhere and sketch. Don't plan out, don't sit home and do everything. So there were some tips and techniques on how to do that I've been looking into. Because that has never been my thing to do, so it was nice to get some touch up on that. And then I have been doing some mailing stuff on email. That's kind of it. Yeah. And I was in the book bus too, to deliver all the DVDs I have been borrowing lately. So they are delivered back, and then when I got back I got a message that there's another one waiting for me at the library. But after I will be home by something like 11, I can go in and get it. So I can go a little bit early or go in and get it now. Or I can just wait till tomorrow or Friday or wherever it fits into my plan. So that's kind of where I am. So in 20 minutes, something like that, I am heading out the door and to Herning. So we are on the road again. So I'm almost at Skive right now. It was a wonderful evening learning about color pencils. And I did put some pictures in of the lady that was teaching us a little bit. And I did bought a little bit of things, not like last time, not at all. But they have some very, very good presents of color things like paper and that kind of stuff. So I wasn't gonna take a note of that, but I'll show that when we get home. And then they was showing us that there were painting for beginners on AOF, and AOF is a kind of a house, you can call it, that's under the authorities in different areas in Denmark, that they control what is it called, education things, whatever. If you want to learn how to paint, to draw, to cook, to use an PC, a computer, whatever it is, they will make a course, some kind of teaching hour. In this case, it is free first days. I have to be down there if I decide to do it. I don't know how much it costs, because it do cost money to be a part of it. So I may not. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But right now, I just wanna go home. And for those who do not know, the clock is 20 minutes past 10 in the evening. So yes, I'm tired and the vlog is late getting up. So guys, I'm finally home. The clock is 11:15. Oh, this vlog's not gonna get up on this side of midnight, let's just say that. Well, let me show you what I got as a freebie, as a free gift, and what I bought. Hello. So what I bought was these two packets, which was on clearance. It's watercolor paper. And it's good paper actually. There isn't much truth to it. Then I bought 10 of these canvases, which is 12 by 18 centimeters, which is the size we need for art money. That's why I bought those. And then they had a new thing coming in where you can ask for some test paint. And I did that at Lucas acrylic in gold, copper and silver. So I got those tests with me. Now what we got in the freebie was, she had these pieces of cardstock down there. So I took a couple of those for testing. Oh, there's one more thing I bought. This one. And there was 10% of everything. Except for that, there was 10% on these, 10 on these, and 20 and 20 on that % off. So, what I got for free was some brochures on different things, and I even got a coupon code, so I got 20% off on my next buy. Then I got 2 stencils, which I actually like, these ones. Then I got these pieces of different kind of paper. Then she was teaching us how to use color pencil. So this was one of mine. And this one is Pan Pastels. The purple one is. The little bit of green is actually watercolor, and that wasn't supposed to be watercolor. The lady that gave me the pencil didn't give me the right one, so, but what the heck. And then we got a couple of drawings. So we got these ones, which I actually like. Start that. And then she had this one too, which I like because I do like China. And then she gave us these, which is also different type of papers, which is coming in a pack she has down there. And there is what type of paper it is and what gram it is, and it's a really cool thing. I actually like this one very much because this one has like a head, has like a tooth to it, like it's almost like sandpaper actually. Then we got a rubber, very tiny one but still, and a pencil. What was the number? I can't even see the number on this one. Here we go. Well, I can't zoom in, but it is a 12 milli round brush. There you go. Here you go, 12. I know it's on the head, but I'm pretty sure you can read it. So that's what I got. Yes, I know it wasn't much, but I don't need that much. I just needed these, actually. And then there were a stencil I would have liked to got, but that was out of stock. So she couldn't get that anymore. But at least I got these, because those canvases I have upstairs is 1 centimeter too wide on this side. This way. Hey. So, and I have been looking for these ones, actually. She just got them home, so I'm really glad for that. But I am going to get something to eat, because I haven't eaten yet. We did get a piece of cake and some chocolate and some sodas, and some even got wine. I stick to the soda. But I am gonna go to bed, so good night guys, and see you tomorrow.